I'm the Assistant Director of the TAPP Center, stands for Transfer Adult Reentry Parenting and Pregnant Student Center here at Cal State Fullerton. And I'm just going to do an overview of the center and the services we offer, and then I'll open it up for Q&A. If you have any questions, please feel free to either take yourself off of mute or just drop the questions in the chat, and we're happy to answer those questions for you. So I'll go ahead and get started. So as I mentioned, my name is Laura Hooks. I was a senior program coordinator. I'm now the assistant director. I started at CSUF in the spring of 2016, actually in the same department that Noelle currently works in. So I was in outreach, recruitment, and orientation. I used to oversee the campus tours program there. So super knowledgeable about resources and things on campus and all things Cal State Fullerton. In the spring of 2022, I moved over to work with my current director, Cameron, and launch the TAPP Center. So that was really exciting. I am a reentry, non-traditional first-generation student, so very much identify with the student populations that the TAPP Center serves. And I'm here to serve you all as a resource as you look at moving into becoming a student at Cal State Fullerton. So a little bit more about our team. We are a team that is small and mighty. We have a director and an associate director that we share with the Veterans Resource Center. I actually have VRC gear on today. Then there's myself, the assistant director. We have a programs and services coordinator. We have an administrative support coordinator, and then we have 5 student staff that are all either transfer, adult reentry, parenting, or parenting students. So once again, all of our students can identify with the population that we work with, as well as everyone, all the pro staff in our center. So we're very much well connected to the student population. So the 5 W's: who, any transfer, adult learner, parenting, or pregnant student at CSUF. What do we do? What do we serve? What do we strive for? Center for community engagement, resource navigation, and a sense of belonging. A little bit of backstory on that. When I moved over to the TAPP Center to help launch it, we were just told, just make it happen. It was Cameron and I. And so we were kind of sitting there looking at each other like, what are we supposed to do? And I said, we need to ask the students. We need to ask the students what they want so we can make sure that we're hitting the nail on the head. So one of the first things I did was I created a survey, and we sent it out to all the transfer students that were currently at Cal State Fullerton. And when we got the information back, the information from that survey is what we use to build the center. And that is the foundation of what we built the center on and how we move forward in serving students. So some of the big areas that our students mentioned that they would like to see some change in on campus were community engagement, resource navigation, and a sense of belonging. And so those are the pillars of what we stand for and what we strive to help our students find. Where are we located? We're in Gordon Hall 205, so we're on the 2nd floor near the Carl's Jr. We're in the same building that financial aid is in, so that would kind of be the big landmark. And if you're familiar, there's a little coffee hut called Aloha Java's. We are right next to Aloha Java's on the 2nd floor in Gordon Hall. Now we are in existence. Now we are thriving. We are programming. We are serving students. And so we're really excited about that. And why do we exist? Transfer students often feel ignored, and we want their voices to be heard. Transfer students, adult learners, and parenting students make up approximately 50% of Cal State Fullerton's overall student population. So the voice is big, and we want to make sure that we're giving space to that and serving our transfer students. Even our student staff say, sometimes it's kind of odd walking into a classroom when I'm old enough to be the parent of some of the students that are now my classmates. And so the notion was they were sharing that they feel disconnected, like they're not sure if they should speak in a class and all of those things. So bringing the students together, gives them a space, find community, share stories, and understand that they're not alone in this walk. Okay, let's see. There we go. Whoops. All right, so the services that we offer. So these are some of the things that we offer. CalWorks, so if any of our students are CalWorks recipients, I'm the one who process all the CalWorks documents, so monthly hours, ancillary reports, vocational ed documents, all of that information comes through me. And so I process your documents and I send a copy back to you and your caseworker. We offer reentry support. So reentry would be a student who started at a four-year institution and then stopped out for whatever reason and is now interested in coming back to finish their bachelor's degree. So I work with connecting students to the right spaces on campus and getting them started in their reentry process so they can come back and finish their bachelor degree. We offer a myriad of programs and workshops, resource navigation. So in fact, we had a student come in today and say, hey, I was told I might be eligible for TRIO. I don't know where it is. I don't know what it is. So we explained to the student what it is and did a warm handoff and walked the student over. So we help students find spaces that they're looking for on campus and kind of get resolved to maybe challenges or issues that they're facing, or just finding additional support to help them, whether it's with tutoring, the writing center, finding a job, anything like that. We work with students to help do those warm handoffs and make those connections and not just point to a building and say it's over there. We recently launched our peer mentor program. So that is currently in full swing this semester. So that's a peer-to-peer mentorship program where some of our student staff serve as mentors to students, our current TAPP students who signed up to receive a mentor. And oftentimes students ask, is there an application that I need to fill out to be a part of TAPP? Nope. As long as you're a CSUF student and you're a transfer reentry or parenting student, we will work with you and we will connect with you. We will send you emails. We don't spam. We send emails when we're having events. So we just kind of want to make you aware of the things that we have going on. Our center does also offer scholarships. We do community building. We have a student club called AWARE. AWARE stands for Adults Who Are Returning to Education. They do a lot of family-friendly programming and events as well for their members. Their club meetings are usually held virtually in the evenings once a month. I think their club meetings are about 8 o'clock in the evening. So when, kiddos are asleep or dinner's done, everyone's home, they'll have their club meetings. We do have an honor society. Every day we offer free coffee and snacks. There is a study space. We offer free printing up to 15 pages a day. And we do offer extended office hours. The other thing that we do, and I'm really excited that we did this last year, is when we first started, we said we wanted to offer a end of the semester celebration for our students that are graduating. And so we had that for our first time last May. We offer a brunch to celebrate our students that are graduating. They get a sash. It says the TAPP Center on it. And then there's really pretty enamel pins that you can choose that represent parenting, adult reentry, transfer. If you want all three, you can put all three pins on your stole and wear it at graduation. So those are some of the other things that we offer to our students. What we've done so far, so at the beginning of the fall semester, we do a welcome brunch. We offer coffee and pastries. We'll do that event. We'll send out an email or a text, hey, coffee and pastries in the TAPP Center today, just to bring students in so they can see and feel the spaces. We offer study space, free printing, family-friendly events. So at the beginning of every fall semester, we have a family pool party at our student recreation pool. There's lunch, swimming, music, lots of conversations, and an opportunity for community building. Last fall, during the holidays, we did a holiday night at Camelot for students and their dependents. So that was a lot of fun. We offer all kinds of workshops from that focus on mental health or advising, imposter syndrome, a journey between two worlds. So navigating your family life, your cultural differences, while being a college student, and what it feels like to live between those spaces. We're doing a No Shave November for the gentlemen or male identified students. So we're continuing to grow our workshops. We offer information sessions and community building and engagement. So this is a sample of some of the postings on our Instagram. Our Instagram is very, very active. And that's a really good way to find out what we're doing or what we've done in the past, is if you follow us on Instagram, you can kind of see some of the other things that we've done in the past, but this is a sample. We do celebrate National Transfer Week. This past October, we did a Transfer Fest. So one afternoon we had a resource fair, we had a game truck, we had live student entertainment, and we gave away free hot dogs, chips, and sodas to our transfer students. And so we do celebrate National Transfer Week. We also did spooky bowling. So we did use the bowling alley on campus. Students could bring their kids in Halloween costumes, and we had a Halloween contest. And then we also had a little bit of spooky bowling. So these are, kind of a sample of some of the workshops that we offer. Once again, the topics of our workshops are driven by the needs of our students. So we're constantly asking for feedback because we want to know, and we want to make sure that the programming is relevant to you. Here's a few more things that we've done. We did a self-defense workshop, a session on mental health and motherhood. We've done a resume and cover letter drive-through right in our center where the Career Center staff came over. Around midterms, we usually do midterm care packages where students can come in and just pick up a little midterm care package. It has snacks in there and whatnot. Advising, we did a lunch and learn on healthy eating. So kind of dining on a budget in a healthy way, meeting with our campus dietitians that are part of our Titan Well. So we're constantly trying to figure out, really good topics to bring to you all based on the feedback that we get from you all. So that's kind of in a nutshell what the TAPP Center is and what we do. Here is our information. Once again, we're in Gordon Hall 205. You can always email us at welcome@fullerton.edu. And if any of you need assistance with CalWorks, there is the CalWorks email. That's our Instagram handle, CSUF TAPP Center. And then our website is also up and running as well. So right now I'm going to stop sharing and open it up to see if any of you have any questions. I'm happy to answer any questions that y'all may have.